But the real abortion there, and I'm going to preface this by saying I love Pelagia, or Pelagia as I say it. I think he's an awesome guy, and I think he was lazy as fuck with this roast. And I think he went, oh shit, that roast is coming up. All right, I got to go watch some videos. Oh, you know a way I don't have to watch any videos? How I don't have to do any research? What if I just don't make a roast? And that's the joke. And where NotJah put in all that work. So I don't know. I love Paul. And I think everybody wanted to see a Tony versus Paul going into this thing. But I definitely think that NotJah rightly won. And the fact that it was a toss-up vote was the social equivalent of a botched abortion.
Like I said, you just weren't woke enough to understand the.
No, I got it. There was the one joke, which is who is NotJah, just taken to its extreme. But that was it. That was the one joke.
Yeah, it was a meta narrative that was carried over throughout the whole thing, right?
Yeah, it took him 3 minutes to think it up and 10 minutes to make the whole video, whereas NotJah did the whole due diligence.
But we had to actually ponder that and go,
I know. Yeah. You had to think about, why is Paul's joke funny? Let me figure it out. You guys are astrology bitches right now. How does this fit into what the narrative is and what we were trying to do? Just like astrology. Whereas NotJah was like, oh, that's funny because it's a funny fucking joke.
I bet you look at Jackson Pollock and go, that's not art.
Imagine my point of view. I'm sitting here thinking, God, I hope they like his video because I don't want to face NotJah. Yeah. So, yeah. And by the way, I've already beaten NotJah once, so in a way, I already won the whole thing. Bye, everyone.
So what confused me was I didn't know if it was the end of the video. Like, right when it cut out, and I'm like, wait, was that it?
I think there was something more that we couldn't hear during the static or something. Like Shannon may have been
saying. No, there wasn't.
There was nothing?
There definitely wasn't.
Static? Just like the guy's thing?
Because that would have required him to go, all right, what else should I do besides drink and eat chips? Which I was going to do anyway!
That's the brilliant of it. He didn't have to do anything. He was going to do it anyways. It's sat and ate chips.
Yeah, what's your fucking star sign, sailor?
Right. Can you send me that? I would love to make that my ringtone.
Of course. Send, dude.
I can't imagine all my friends hear me go, Tony is a flaming bag of shit.
Yeah. Awesome. By the way, I'm pansexual. But whatever. Fine.
I don't. That's why I said I heard.
Yeah. I probably said bye somewhere because it's the
no, it wasn't you.
Answer.
It was actually one of the earlier roasts. Somebody stated you were bisexual.
Oh, Jimmy's a bisexual. I wonder who said it. If it sounded like that. Jimmy's a bisexual.
Bisexual. Sorry.
Fucking A. You know what it is? You know what it fucking is? It's the difference between something that's fucking genius when society identifies it as genius and they're like, oh my God, look at all these layers. Fucking recently, like This Is America from Childish Gambino. That was genius. And then the difference is what Paul did, which was smoked a bunch of weed and went, oh, you know what would be genius? That's the fucking difference.
That's what he did on Star Wars.
The difference between what happened.
How do you think we got Jar Jar Binks?
You know what? Let's do another consolation round since we're just handing those out for no fucking reason. And give me Paul for the consolation round.
Jimmy is more upset about Pelagia's loss than he is about his own.
I don't care about mine. Yours was at least funny, man. The one joke was okay, but pretending it was fucking genius.
But wait a minute, Paul didn't win.
I know. It was still a toss-up, and that's.
I just had to throw that out there in case it really was genius. I didn't want to look like an idiot.
Yeah. And I had as good a shot as fucking Helen Keller myself, but effectively.
Awesome.
NotJah Witness almost had nudity, so he wins. Come on.
Do you want me to send? I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link, Tony, so you can actually enjoy the whole fucking thing.
I can't wait.
Christ.
Yeah, there was literally like a 1/4 inch black strip between you and a strike.
Yeah, I know, right? No, there was like a bunch of 1/4 inches. It was a lot. I was like, oh god.
More like 10 pixels.
Did anybody catch the fucking brony porn in the beginning of it? Like, it took me way off guard. I was like, what the fuck was that? Like, he had,
I'm all bronied out since after the last one.
Yeah, so if you go back to the roast, you'll catch. It's not like a full-on porn, but it was like holy shit.
All
right, so I gotta figure out a way now for the final to get NotJah in the same room with Tony, because they're way too different.
Yeah,
time zones.
Very drastic time zones. They already had everything planned when they pre-chose the fucking finalists. But then they asked Twitter.
I couldn't.
No, it's all fucked up.
I liked both of them. I couldn't. It was hard to decide to me. All right, so because I liked the way he did it. I mean, NotJah's was funnier. I would give you that,
Which
all the work that went into that. Are you kidding me? I mean, I would rather face Paul any day over what he presented. Oh my God, all the work that went in there, I wouldn't even know where to start.
We needed Victor to be there to talk about Occam's razor for the first time correctly. Like, what's more likely? That he actually had this genius plan and understood all of the levels, or he just didn't feel like doing the work? Occam's razor says, and Victor would finally have that thing down. But you just said too, it was really hard for me to decide. Like, NotJah's was funnier. Stop! That's it!
I so wish Paul won.
I also wish Paul had put in the work.
I sent Paul the link. I don't know if he's gonna come in or not.
Come in, Paul. We never got to face each other. I'll take you now.
But make no mistake, Paul lost fair and square. There's just NotJah just did an amazing thing.
Okay. Who you think is going to win? Tony, I don't think you can vote because you'll be biased. Tony or NotJah Witness?
NotJah Witness is going to have a stroke before the whole thing, not even submit anything, and Steve McRae is going to pretend it's genius.
God damn it.
Apparently, I should have done asked to do this whole thing live. Just had somebody piss me off right beforehand.
Yeah, it raised girls about 20, 30 people watching, so. Oh, fuck.
Christ.
Oh, shit. So, okay then.
I don't know. I'll say this. I know that I'm supposed to abstain, but I'll say if you want us to do it live, that means we probably won't be able to spend time to edit something. I think I might have the advantage. It's live, but if it's something that's previously done, that guy's a genius.
So NotJah does already though use programs to make his avatar do stuff, so he can pretty much pre-record because he uses like a voice modulator and he never puts himself on screen, and he uses software to put other. So he will have that little bit of an edge. Hey, can you mute that? Or put in headphones? I was talking to you guys. Can you mute this abortion?
I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding.
See, one thing I think Paul just got tired of making videos for us.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't genius. It was laziness.
He's like,
that's what I'm
saying.
saying.
Do another Geek Room thing for him.
I don't know. You know what? If I think about it, was Paul really sliding NotJah Witness, or was he sliding the Geek Room?
I know, right?
That's even more genius. He basically was a big fuck you to both.
That's still way more intent and thought that I think he actually put into it. Especially, the only thing that's kind of funny about it is that we upped to a 3-minute limit, because back when it was like 30 seconds to a minute, that probably would have been kind of funny. Maybe. But the fact that he did it for the whole 3 minutes, that's a little funny, but it's just not as funny as fucking NotJah's was. I'm out of material.
Well, he spent like 10 minutes like roasting the fuck out of us.
I'm exhausted. Let me tell you.
Went through.
Yeah. At least I won something today. Did anybody cry yet? I'm gonna make Steve cry at his roast. I swear to God.
I have no emotions. How's that going to be
I'll
possible?
figure it out. You got dead parents, right?
One.
All right, I'll figure out the other one.
You want to kill the other one?
During the
Man, this went dark. I'm gonna go see my mom tomorrow. I've been like, dude, this motherfucker on the internet is looking for you, bitch.
That's a good idea because I'm gonna go see her the next day.
Steve doesn't.
I'm genuinely exhausted
How is
from
roasting going to
ranting.
be anything like any other day?
How's the roast gonna be different?
I mean, what are you going to do? Sit there and talk nice to me for a change? Insult.
I'm gonna make you cry, and then I'm gonna make you sexually confused. You're gonna get a vasectomy and have it reversed 6 times within the next week.
I'm already sexually confused. I'm confused why they don't want to have sex with me.
I usually start my streams demonetized, and I don't have to worry about. You know what's so weird? I was dropping cunts on Mass yesterday, and I was like, "Well, this is demonetized immediately." Still monetized.
Wait. What were you dropping?
Cunts. Everyone's a bit of a cunt sometimes when they think Paulogia was somehow as good as NotJah. But anyway, it's still monetized. All my cunts are still good.
By the way, is NotJah like paying you to like support him or something?
For the record,
Is it Patreon of yours or something?
I lost, so it doesn't really matter. Now, here's what Tony and I even talked about this a little bit. Like, had I won and was going up against NotJah, I might have done Paulogia's joke. Because I wouldn't have had to win the next one because then I can demand a tiebreaker. We would have been 1-for-1. In that scenario, then it makes sense because I would have put work into it and thought it fucking through. Why didn't Kyle come? That dude doesn't have anything better to do. Why is he not here? I feel bad. I love Steve, but he got all of
Kyle
my
in your
today.
video?
Yeah, that's true. I just meant like, why isn't he here in this hangout? I feel bad I gave Steve all of my rage.
Yeah, and by the way, unjustly, because I didn't even fucking vote for Paul.
But
First thing he did,
but-
he got in and was bitch at me for supporting Paul. Like, I didn't vote for Paul.
that's technically true. However, you were the hype man for the
had
idea
to
that
come
it
up with
was
something.
Yeah,
genius.
it wouldn't have
I
happened
had
if
to
it
work
wasn't
with.
for you.
You're just like all the fucking Republicans who went out on the road with Donald Trump. You hyped him up, but we know you didn't actually vote for him.
You know, Steve, you're right. You're the reason I voted for, Paul. Just because you were like, "Oh, this is brilliant." It's he's just
I made
not
that
even
shit up.
bothering
I'm
to
kidding.
do a roast.
Actually,
But-
Dude, I don't know,
Steven's
that's
the
what-
reason. Steve's the
think
reason I voted for Trump.
Yeah. But Tony's
No,
the
that's
reason
still-
I
that's
ran
still
in
on
the
you,
first place. I wasn't gonna do it. He talked me into it.
Yeah, you know what, Tony? You're the reason why I don't watch your videos any longer.
I can't imagine why anybody watches my
Trump
videos.
are just exhausting. Okay.
Trump couldn't resist. Who can say no to that face except for every person that Tony's ever tried to sleep with? I made it too wordy. I stuttered over it, and it was a good, solid joke until I ruined it.
It needs rehearsal.
Fuck you.
Done all that shit in the roast, Jimmy. That was the problem.
What's that?
You should have done all those jokes in the roast.
All my jokes in the roast were solid as fuck. You just didn't hear them.
It was like, holy
Bow,
shit.
chicka, wow, wow, nah.